fighter making the walk of the cage in the blue corner, introducing Christoph PAWLACZEK.
Yeah. Step in. Neil's getting better at that.
Yeah, he wanted it. He's been doing it for 15
Yeah,
years.
but now he's, because I work a lot of shows that he's at now, and he's getting better. Yeah. No, you gotta talk to him.
Never more news to go.
Yeah.
And then you think what's happened.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Very, really good. I don't feel enthused for saying it now. It's when everyone else looks at you and goes, really? You think that? You're like, okay, well. Are you off for a minute? I like this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent making the walk to the red corner, Tommy GIBBS.
That's a very first of the two, as if there was going to be more than two twins, but the first of the twins to step into cage today, and the blue corner representing Dragon's Lair, Christoph PAWLACZEK, as he takes on Elite CC's Tommy GIBBS in the Impact shorts, fighting out of the red corner. And
Tommy, he's already won Walkout Song of the Night.
oh, without question. And, you know, we look at the builds of these two flyweights compared to the two we've seen before, and man, these guys are solid.
Yeah, these are big kids for that weight class. We've seen Pavlovich many times. He had an amazing war his last time out. Looking forward to see how much he's grown since the last time we've seen him on the Cage Warriors card.
Showing a degree of patience that we perhaps didn't see in his debut first couple of fights, but PAWLACZEK growing in stature with every fight.
Yeah.
Big leg kick.
Nice shot to the body, but then went head hunting.
Yeah, and a beautiful duck under into the body lock.
And, I mean, GIBBS is smart. He's staying busy with the knees to the legs. He's really working for that head position to get that outside leg reap.
Ends up now inside the guard of Christoph PAWLACZEK. PAWLACZEK's head jammed up against the cage door. A busy guard though. He keeps trying to put in the butterflies, or brings it up, and now he's looking to bring it up high. Certainly keeping GIBBS honest in top position.
Yeah, GIBBS hasn't been able to actually rain down any offense because he's been too busy trying to hold Pavlovich down.
PAWLACZEK still working within that closed guard, opens it up again.
I mean, for GIBBS, you don't want to leave one of your hands behind, but one of the biggest things is you do want to start to really use this advantage that you have, and that's by, you know, laying down some strikes. As it is now, he's kind of following. He's doing a great job, though. And again, those knees. I love that. I'm a huge fan of if you can use knees, use them.
Amen, brother. You know, give me the knee to the body from side control all day, every day, but in this position too, because it's chopping your man down.
And it's not just annoying, it gets painful. With 30 seconds left, Pawlacz, nice shot at the switch, but Gibbs just will not give him any room to breathe.
Gibbs staying really, really sticky. Not doing a lot of damage, but certainly doing all the control. PAWLACZEK working hard, but it's working hard to avoid the takedown, working hard to avoid the...
Krzysztof with a nice little chin reap to change positions, and then he starts throwing punches. And there's a difference between, if you see the two guys, there's a difference at how each one of them controls the cage. Okay, when Gibbs has got the control, it's control. He's good head position, real pressure. And then we saw with Krzysztof, as soon as he had his back off the cage, it was attack, 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 attack.
All right, we've seen Krzysztof PAWLACZEK here at the Cage Warriors Academy, Southeast, a number of times. As a matter of fact, almost all of his fights have been at this venue.
I believe they have.
I think so. No stranger to us here. Always in the fight until finish. So I'm going to be really interested to see if Tommy Gibbs can maintain that kind of control over 3 rounds.
And one of the biggest things is, if I'm in Tommy's corner, I'm telling him, let's go back to it. Let's drill him up against the cage. Let's get those takedowns and bring it down. If I'm in Krzysztof's corner, I'm screaming at him, hey, we need to fight at our range. I want you throwing long jabs. If you're going to throw that leg kick, set it up with punches. Don't just let it out there to where he can grab a hold of it.
Krzysztof PAWLACZEK fighting out of the blue corner, the Pitbull shorts. He's taking on Tommy Gibbs from Elite TC. The Impact, gray, white, and black shorts. It was a round of control from Gibbs, round 1. We'll see if PAWLACZEK can do something different in this round. Still not afraid to bring those kicks up high.
No, I mean, he set it up, though. It wasn't just, I'm going to throw that kick and let it lazily hang up there. He set it quick, brought it back quick, and then followed up with a stiff jab to try and keep Gibbs honest.
Gibbs right now controlling the center of the cage. PAWLACZEK comes forward, but Gibbs just steps back easily.
Ooh.
Horrible low kick there.
Yeah, and I think it was partially checked, because if you look at Krzysztof, he's kind of stepped back and grimaced a bit. I love him going to the body. He's going high, and then he's going low, and that body keeps landing.
Oh, I mean, he threw that low kick with intention.
Yeah. And if you've noticed now, he's taken over that kind of control of the center of the cage.
Yep. And he was setting the pace, but, you know, bull rushing in like that.
Exactly. He got a little bit too reckless with his striking.
And now Gibbs looking to try and work all the way around to the back. PAWLACZEK has to keep that wide. Ooh. Again, just tried to.
He didn't grab the cage. He kept his hand up.
That body lock.
Okay, there he grabbed the cage.
Drags his man down to the ground.
Krzysztof's landed in a potential arm triangle.
Yep.
Okay, he's answering the phone, but it's tight. It's very tight. He's turning. He's doing everything right, but he's giving up his back in the process.
Yeah, but he's in a terrible position, but he didn't tap. He didn't.
Yeah, he improved from an even worse position.
Yeah, from the frying pan into the frying pan next door.
Yeah. But he's doing a really good job of keeping wrist control of one of the hands, protecting his head, and he's constantly moving. He's not just sitting there and allowing Gibbs to get comfortable, to get set.
Now, I thought for a moment Gibbs had got that forearm underneath the chin, but...
No, Krzysztof was smart. He just reached up and he grabbed a hold of that wrist to control it, make sure that he's not in a precarious situation.
Again, PAWLACZEK refuses to accept the bad position, always works to try and get out of it.
Yeah, he's doing everything correct, from being in these positions to where he's not putting himself to where he can take either more damage or get set up into some sort of submission.
3 minutes left to go, and I got to tell you, I've thoroughly enjoyed this one so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, Gibbs has been able to, when he's on the short end, as we see in the replay, if his striking isn't work, he's smart enough to, he's got the fight IQ. That's what I was trying to say. To close the distance, duck under, push him up against cage, and then get the takedown.
Well, we're going to have a third and final round here in this amateur flyweight competition here at Cage Warriors Academy Southeast, BC MMA. Christoph PAWLACZEK fighting out of the blue corner in the Pitbull West Coast shorts trimmed with red.
Christoph has been now verbally warned about grabbing the cage. He grabbed the cage twice in that last round on the way down. And in between the rounds, he was verbally warned that if it happens again, he's going to lose the point.
When did he?
Right as he was walking back, because I was paying attention to what he said.
But when did he grab the cage?
Right here in front of us.
Did he?
Twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Because I watched it and I went, ooh, and then I went, ooh, that's again.
But the ref saw.
Yeah,
again,
ref saw
referee
it
on
both
it.
times.
Well done. One would really think, sitting 2 feet from where it happened, I should probably see this sort of thing, but it's all on PAWLACZEK, I think, this round now.
Yeah, Christoph has to be the aggressor. The biggest things is Gibbs just needs to control where it's at. If he starts to get to the point where it's turning into a firefight, close the distance, push him up against the cage. PAWLACZEK needs to, I wouldn't say swing for the fences, but he needs to put his combinations together. He needs to set up his striking, and he's got to be aggressive.
Yeah, he can't be a counter striker here. He needs to be pushing forward.
Yeah, he's I wouldn't say wasted 45 seconds, but he's
Wasted 45 seconds.
yeah.
And again, just like in the second round, whichever fighter is pushing forward. Nice scramble to try and get out, but Gibbs relentless on that single leg.
Christoph strong with the defense here.
Gibbs driving.
And this is where you see a huge difference between amateur and pro MMA. In pro MMA, you're throwing elbows, and you can knock people out from this position.
That's right.
Whereas in amateur, you really have to fight for it to defend this position.
Well, PAWLACZEK defended well, hasn't put his back to the canvas, turns Gibbs back to the cage now. Minute and 20 seconds-ish left to go.
And if I'm in his corner, I'm telling him, turn again, and then let's separate. Let's get back to striking. Let's fight at our range.
Oh, I tried sort of a bulldog
Head and
headlock
arm throw.
takeover, but Gibbs slipped out of that, and now Gibbs.
Relentless with his takedown. Once he gets a hold of him.
Yeah, it's going to be pressure. PAWLACZEK needs to disengage.
Yeah. What Christoph needs to do is he needs to lock his hands, drop his hips, and turn. Oh, wow, it's as if he heard me.
Well, we're not that far away. Maybe he did. But it's a case this isn't going to, even this grappling isn't going to win you the fight. It'll win you the round, but not the fight.
So what I would do is I would be breaking free, and I'd get back to my strong suit, which is the striking. Let's throw some punches. Let's look for the finish.
Tried the ankle pick there. But Gibbs got a knee down.
And Gibbs has got that full body, and he's holding on to that point where now he's given up his back. There's 15 seconds left. Can Christoph lay down enough punishment?
Not while Gibbs scrambles the way he's scrambling, refusing to keep that bad position, even north and south. A fun little tussle there. I'm going to put my money on the gentleman in the red corner, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think Christoph PAWLACZEK knows what it is to be in a boring fight.
No, I'm almost positive both him and his brother were just like, oh, okay, so fights need to be exciting and fun and constantly moving. I'm always happy when I see their names on the card.
Amen. While we wait for the decision, we give a quick shout out to Whip Street Motors, Scrap Metal, and Vehicle Recyclers.
Fisk Fire Group.
See, I'm gonna give a shout out to Riva, wood-fired pizzas, wood-fired pizza for any occasion.
And of course, peak, reach your peak. Head over to rypofficial.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to your judges' scorecards and bring you your winner by way of unanimous decision. In the red corner, Tommy